Plips! Ah! That's good.
Appreciate you, baby.
Anytime.
Action.
Oh, hi.
Oh, we're going. Hi. I'm T-Baby.
I'm Big Dog.
I'm Little Red.
We back up in this bitch.
We still in this bitch.
We always in this bitch.
We is this bitch.
We are the bitch. How y'all doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm pretty good.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It is a day.
It's a day of days.
Indeed.
It's a day to do things.
I won't lie, I'm a little intoxicated.
Yeah.
You're getting arrested.
Oh no!
Right behind you.
Kevin beats the shit out of me.
Good.
Is that a PUI? Podcasting while I'm
Yeah, we got
Under the influence?
Yeah.
We got to Skype you from jail.
Later, Terrence.
Not now. My friends.
Alright, so I got a story for you gentlemen.
All right.
Again.
I heard this story a few weeks ago. I'll try and leave in the info down below where you can find more about the story. If I don't, it's because I'm lazy. But anyway, there was this man. He had like 2 children, a 10 and a 6-year-old or somewhere around there.
Okay.
And a wife. He was happily married.
Mm-hmm.
He would sit down and like read his kids stories every night to go to bed. One day he was reading both his kids a story, and he noticed like this random red lamp at the end of the bed was all blurry, but nothing else was. So he like rubbed his eyes. He didn't need glasses, perfect eyesight. Looked at it again, it was still blurry. So he's like, what the fuck? So he just decided to ignore it like most men do.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
And doesn't tell anyone. And then,
We'll bottle that down and deal with it later.
yeah. I might be a little wrong on the specifics, but I'll do the best I can. And then the next day, he walks in and checks, peeks in the room. The lamp's still there, but it's still blurry. Only thing that's blurry, though.
Huh.
And I believe a few days go by, he doesn't tell anyone, he just kind of keeps an eye on it. And then one day he's in, like, the outside of the kids' room in the living room watching TV. And he notices, like, the lamp is out there now, and it's growing.
Oh.
And, like, everything around him's lit red. Like, he's in a fucking neon red club.
Yeah.
All right.
But everything's glowing, and the lamp's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And his wife, I believe, is sitting right next to him, and he's finally like, hey, can you... Are you not seeing this fucking shit? And she's like, what are you talking about?
Oh, fuck.
I don't see anything. And he explains to her that there's a lamp growing. She's like, there's nothing in this room.
Mm-hmm.
And then it ends up getting so big, everything's just overtaken in red. And then this man wakes up to a guy helping him up. And the guy says, hey man, that guy fucking just knocked you on your ass. You've been unconscious. And when he comes to, he doesn't have kids, he doesn't have a wife, he was laid out on his ass, and in the middle of being knocked the fuck out, he created this entire life for himself with these kids.
What the fuck?
And with this marriage. And yeah, he suffered from depression afterwards because everybody he loved didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? I've heard about that stuff happening on drugs, but like just getting knocked out, that's wild. That is wild.
Bro hit him so hard he sent him through another dimension.
Dude, yeah. He just like sent him, he's like, here you go.
Hey, my wife is home.
Hi.
So Red's wife. Hey, get her!
Get her! But like,
It just sounds
that's
like
wild.
I just laid her out.
She's done.
But
that's wild. That would mess with you for sure.
I've heard of things like that, but like only when people are dying and they come back and they have stories like saying that. And it's like, that's, I don't know.
If you could silence your phone.
I didn't even have it in the room for the last episode for that very reason, and I was going to do that again today and I forgot. So
I'm over here calling you. Hey man, could you keep it down?
We're texting you.
Just to test me.
But T-Baby, as the psychology major, what's going on there?
So
Harder.
So what's actually going on there? We got some neural pathways that I can't talk like a nerd. It's too nerdy. But like I've heard of that where like the brain thinks you're dying, so like it sends you down a route like it's like, hey man, we're done, but like it's fine. Hey, it's like shh. Hey, it's fine. Let's look what's going on now.
So this dude just drilled him and his brain was like, we're dead.
Yeah. So like he hit the fucking point of the brain where it's just like this is it for us. So it does look like a little tee-hee la la land for like probably involving DMT, which is naturally produced in your brain when you D.
Okay.
But like the fact that he just hit him that hard, that the brain thought that, it's like, and then like getting snapped out of it, like that's happened only in like near death situations. But that's kind of cool that he fucking just hit him.
It's cool, like, but also tragic. Like,
yeah. Little Timmy just didn't exist.
Yeah.
You think the books he was reading them were real?
Well,
ooh, yeah.
Have you ever noticed you can't read shit in dreams?
Yeah. That's how I knew I was dreaming once.
Yeah.
Dude, and I figured that out too. It's like I'll call myself out in the dream like that. Where are you going with this now? Like this makes no fucking sense. We don't have this in here. Mm-hmm. And like the dream will stop. Like it'll just like fade. It's like whoop, and then I'm like, oh well.
There was like, it was kind of a nightmare where like nothing scary was happening. I was just in a room that didn't feel familiar. And I was trying to find my way out of it, and I was like trying to read the signs that look. There were signs that were telling me where to go, and it's just like, like, why can't I read? And like nothing I looked at really made sense. Like if I looked at it for too long, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm dreaming. And then I woke up and I was like, that was dumb. But yeah, I don't know, like. Dude he had a whole life. He had 2 ass kids and a wife. Like,
do you think he woke up and was like, "Oh, thank God, I'm free"?
Maybe,
or he felt like shit because, like you said, everyone he loved didn't exist.
Yeah, no, he did. As far as I know, he suffered from depression afterwards. Exactly.
A lot of that shit like reroutes people too. It's like, wait, it skews their whole view of reality.
What if you're like Hugh Jackman in this other reality? You're just like over there flexing in the mirror for 30 minutes, and you just wake up.
I'm like, oh fuck.
There was a kind of a similar story I heard once about a dude. I think he was on DMT, but he thought he was an elf from Lord of the Rings.
This.
Oh yeah.
And elves live a long ass time, and he was like in battles. He saw like the rise and fall of like good and evil, and like.
Didn't he fall in love too?
Yeah, he had a elf wife and some elf chidlers, and living a great life up in the fucking
Millennia.
Rivendell and shit. And then he came to, and he's just a sad nerd in his mom's basement.
Oh, God.
And he was like, fuck.
Same,
yeah. Well, we're all kind of there. Sometimes we're all sad nerds in my mom's basement. And those are good times.
Those are great times.
But
that would kind of, that's what scares me about DMT, is put you somewhere better and then
yanks
your
you
brain,
away.
your brain's like, this is what we want.
You're Luke Skywalker. No, fuck.
Actually, no. Like, have you guys ever lucid dreamed?
Yeah.
No?
I want to. I think it'd be fun. But I've never been able to do it.
So, like, how I know I'm dreaming, I'll call myself out. Before, I was just like, it's like, this is fake. So like I always end up flying. Like I'll be like, like one of my dreams is like my old house. And like the oven was full of water and I had like a fish in it. And I was like, my parents don't like fish. And why would it be in the oven? So like I was just like, fuck the dream. So I ran outside and I just started like flying.
Hell yeah.
But like every time I do that, when I'm about to wake up, I can't fly anymore. I'll land and I'll just hop. It's like a hop. And I'm like,
shit.
and then it's like, please. And then I'll wake up to like the fucking and I'm like, oh, you were onto something there.
That's wild.
But also I had a weird dream the other day, right? And I'll tell you all about it. It was with one of my ex-girlfriends, and like she was on a commercial. For some reason, it was like the SpongeBob TV. And I was just like sitting there watching it, and it just shows her, and she's just like doing like a weird like dance routine, like has like a sword in her pocket, and like I don't know, she's like doing this whole thing, and she like stops and poses and like looks at the camera and goes, "Plemst,
Plemst,
plemst," and I was like. And then it spelled it out in my dream too. It's just like letters and the words Plemst.
What is it spelled?
It's PLEMST. There's a B in there too. So PLEMBST or Plemst. Plemst. So like, but like it like sparkled and showed it. And like, yeah, it was so weird because like I was just watching this whole dance routine. I was like, "Hey, this is my ex-wife. This is weird." And I'm watching TV on a SpongeBob thing. What the fuck? And then like, at one point she had like the Force and like Force drew her sword out, and then put it back, and then plimps.
It's a sign. It's a code we need.
Plimps.
At some point.
And like I woke up and I kept saying it. Like, and the lady friend I'm with now, I was like sitting there going plimps.
This episode's title.
But like then I woke up. Plimps.
That's so weird.
Isn't that weird? Like it's not a word I've ever seen or heard.
I don't think it's a word.
It's not a word. I'm like, why the fuck? My brain's just like plimps.
Dreams are like supposed to prep you for shit, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What is it
trying to
prepping
teach
you
you?
with? Yeah.
Words that don't exist.
Yeah, how do you feel about words that
I
are real?
wish I could show you the scene. It was so fucking weird because again she poses and then points to the word and it appears plemps and then I wake up and I'm like, that's like one of the most I remember it so vividly. Sometimes I have dreams like that where like I can't. Like, I just remember them, like, throughout the day. Like, it threw my whole fucking day off. I went to work, and I was like, plemps, what does that mean? I was like, drilling the fucking door, plemps. I'm like, have you guys ever had anything like that? It was just so fucking weird.
I've had weird dreams that have thrown me off, yeah, but,
Yeah.
but no plemps.
No plemps.
Plemps. I've been wanting to tell you guys that. I'm glad we talked the dream subject.
Yeah.
That reminded me. That was only like 2 days ago. That was this recently.
Oh, that's great.
You know what I'd be kind of mostly upset about? Is that I never realized I was in like a dream state because I would have gone on some sort of like tear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gone crazy.
I think my dad gone crazy.
So, I don't know. Like I said, I try to lucid dream.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times when I've caught myself and I'm like, oh, this is a dream.
And then you wake up.
But it always wakes me up once I realize it, yeah.
There's a thing about your brain, once you realize you're dreaming, you usually wake up. That's the hard part of keeping the dream while knowing you're dreaming.
Yeah.
And then have you ever done that thing where you wake up from like a really good dream or a really interesting dream and you like immediately like close your eyes and you like try to force yourself back to sleep so you can go back to it?
I don't have to
Have you ever resumed them?
Yeah.
Have you ever resumed them?
I have a couple times,
same.
yeah.
It's the best.
It is.
Yes.
Yes. We're back, baby.
But you still don't fully realize you're back in a dream. You're just like,
You're just there.
Yes.
Kind of a similar but different problem I've been having is like I'll dream that I wake up and get ready and go to work.
Yeah.
And then I'll wake up and I'm still in my bed.
And you're still, yeah.
And then like I'll fall back asleep, and sometimes it'll happen multiple times in a row. And I'm just like, geez, am I actually awake this time?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, smacking myself like, is this real? Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes those will throw me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I already did this shit.
I hate those.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Because your dream just like goes off what you should be doing at the current moment.
And then you feel like you should be done with your day by the time you're actually starting.
Yeah. And then
Like,
you wake up and it's like, I did this. I don't need to do it again.
I had a dream a few nights ago where the wife and I were on an assembly floor, just sitting cross-legged.
Uh-huh.
And I was, for some reason, I was really tired, so I just look at her and I'm like, I'm going to take a nap. So then I lay down and take a nap in my dream.
Mm.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
That's a good dream.
That's how fucking lazy I am. I'm asleep and I'm like, I need to go to sleep.
That's
I
new
need to
levels of comfy.
I need to sleep in my dream.
That's awesome.
Then you get like the terrifying dreams.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I had a dream once, so I was living at my Nana's at the time. She had a big, long-ass, steep driveway, and then at the top it was like the area for everyone to park, and then the garages and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd pull up all the way to the top, and then usually park under a tree that was at the top. And in my dream, I pull up, and there's like this orc, but it's like a gorilla orc.
Oh.
And it's just like pacing. And I'm like, fuck. And then it sees me and like just comes after the car, and my car dies, and I can't move. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. And it's like jumping on top of my car trying to get in. And then I wake up, and her basement was terrifying. So I wake up and just look around, and I'm like, I'm still not happy.
I'm still not okay with this. Or those dreams where you can't run. I fucking hate those dreams. Like there was like a mass murderer, and I was like, oh, you gotta get out of here. And it's like, you turn around, he's going normal speed, like showing up. Or like if you're trying to beat the shit out of someone, it's like, and it doesn't do anything.
Feels like you're punching in sand or something.
Yeah, but like you're punching with all your might. It's like, and it's like punching a beanbag.
I have dreams a lot where I'm Spider-Man, but my web stopped working, like right as I realized I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, that sucks.
It's like, still works. And then,
Fun fact about Big Dog is I actually used to be terrified of dogs when I was a little kid. And I had good reason. Okay, so back in the day on the long ass like dirt road to my parents' house,
yeah.
I'd have to like walk up that after school and shit.
On the red dirt road.
Yeah. There used to be like a trailer home there, and they had a shit ton of dogs that they just didn't take care of, and they were all mean as fuck.
Oh, God.
And so they'd like run down the hill and chase me, and like it bit me a couple times. And then one of my dad's old friends had a shit ton of dachshunds, and they were hanging out, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pet your puppies, and I got like attacked by a pack of dachshunds, and my dad and his friend were all drunk, and they thought it was fucking hilarious, so they just let it happen, and I'm fucking fighting wiener dogs for my life. And so like for a while there, hated dogs, terrified of them. And so we went on this like vacation with a friend of my mom's, and they had brought their dog, and she was a cool dog. She was a very nice dog. But I was having kind of a recurring dream I had during that time where like I was being chased by a massive dog that like wanted to kill me. And it was like unreal big. It was like Clifford if he were a German Shepherd evil. Right? So I'm like in my dream, I'm hiding in a treehouse with no doors, only windows. And so I could see it, and it's just like looking in with its eyes and like snarling at the window. Freaking terrifying.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and their family dog was right there, like, you know, like being a cute dog. And I was like, fucking woke everyone up. Like, what's going on? I was like, dog! And they're like, oh my God, he's such a little bitch.
How old were you?
I was like 5.
Okay.
You were
So,
a
like,
wee lad.
Yeah, my very early childhood fucking hated dogs. And then eventually I would grow to love dogs.
You
and
embraced your fear.
You became Big Dog, yeah.
Big Dog.
Much like Batman, yes.
Yeah. You became the bad.
Where is she? Where is she?
Where's my peanut buddy toy? No, but yeah. Dreams are fucking scary sometimes.
They are
so
weird.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how that shit works. I would love to know how that works.
Right?
And sadly, in psychology, they don't know either.
What are we paying you for?
You're paying me nothing!
Get out. Okay.
Dream about this! And then door slam. It's like a big medieval door for some reason. Well, I'm like, okay, like one more nerdy thing is like some psychology theories get really into dreams. Like Freudian, like all that shit, like dream analysis. But like later psychology, they just completely ignore it. They just like analyze everything now. And like, well, what if this is still going on, you know?
Now it's like a pseudoscience, right?
Yeah, like there's no rhyme or reason to it, so they can't make sense of it. And you can't prove it to anyone. It's like, here's what I was dreaming. Again, here's the Plems. I can't show it to anyone.
Right.
I can just tell you.
Yeah.
But I can't like stick a fucking video up my brain hole and like, here's where somewhere in here, you know. It's like there's no actual.
Hasn't like China figured out how to record your dreams?
There was a thing I was reading about that, but
Okay.
Dude,
I don't know.
That's
What if it's like-
too close to the Matrix.
Right?
Like that.
It's just silent films.
Dude, and like you supposedly dream every night.
Uh-huh.
So like imagine seeing every single dream in like clear picture. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Dude, okay, one more dream thing that I had the other day. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead 2, man.
Hell yeah.
So I was back in my place in Oakley.
Giddy up.
And so I woke up. I'm like, for some reason my bed's all like creaky and like the old metal. I wake up and I put my hat on. And well, time to go outside. And like my mom comes running up like an NPC in Red Dead. It's like, runs up to me and says, your dad's been taken by the bandits out down the road. You best go get him. And I was like, well, shit, what was he in? And he was like, he was in the fucking chariot. And I was like, well, I'll go get him. And I get on a dog, not a horse. And I run, and I just like, it's just like a golden retriever. I've never had a retriever. Like, and there was like a stall of horses too. But I get on the dog.
Take care, bud.
Yeah, and then. And he's just like down the road,
Running
down
like the Lion King.
Yeah, it's like. But you guys know North Bench Road, right?
Yeah.
Like back when the fields were empty, that's what it looked like when I was younger.
On the
And he was-
North Bench Road.
He was like off the side in his chariot. Again, it was like complete Red Dead situation. Like the horses were dead and like the chariot was sitting there. He's laying there all like fucking. Yeah, and I was like, you were so close to home. It's just right down the road. And he gets up and he's just like, yep. And then it ends. And I wake up.
It's wild.
Isn't that stupid?
I think it's great.
I think it's great too. I woke up and I was like, that's fucking
I
hilarious.
think
But
it means you're creative because your brain doesn't go ride the horse.
it's like it sees the dog.
And it's like that would be fun.
And then the dog, it's just like,
just will fuck with it.
he didn't even question it. He was like, well, yeah, I didn't make it that far. And wake up.
Maybe dreams are just your brain getting it out that it needs to play as you.
Yeah.
You know, instead of you controlling it, it's like, all right, it's my turn now.
What if we were in that situation? Yeah.
That's cool.
But there are theories of like a stressful day and then you have a really weird dream. It's your brain trying to like make sense of the day to get to the next day. But then like it's backlogged, like you'll get like weird shit out of nowhere. It's like, oh, this happened a while ago and now it's here. We'll deal with it this night. He's asleep for X amount of hours. He's high or drunk. I'm like, I don't fucking care. We're gonna deal with it now.
I choose now.
Hell yeah.
This isn't a dream per se, but when I was a kid, I got really into stop motion Lego movies. So I watched a shit ton because I wanted to make a shit ton. And I sat all day watching them one day, and then I looked up at what my parents were watching, and when I looked up, everyone in the show was just a Lego minifigure.
Okay.
It scared the hell out of me. I was like, okay, I'm turning everything off for a few days.
Just for a minute.
Everything's like...
Yeah, they're like...
Yeah, it's like...
No, that's not okay.
Yeah.
I've had GTA dreams.
Oh, those are good.
If I've been playing GTA for a while, I'll like wake up and be like, oh shit, here we go again. Get in the car, just like across the town and shit, blowing through red lights.
I feel like it's only with certain games. Like I can play a game a while, and never have a dream with it. Like Red Dead, GTA. Maybe it's because they're so realistic.
If I play a video game too long, I won't be in it in my dream, but I'll play it in my dream. So it's just like I'm watching me play it more.
Oh, okay. One more dream. What are we at?
We are at 25:50.
All right. Do you mind if T-Baby ends with another weird dream?
The stage is yours.
So, back in the day when I was a young lad, you know how obsessed I am with Resident Evil 4?
I've never heard you talk about it at all.
Yeah. But like, my dad used to play it, and I used to just like watch him play it. And so I remember, I was like, yeah, it's not scary, like, it's fun. When I was a young kid, and I had a dream, like I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and...
Hi, Big Dog here. We're editing now, and we noticed that we lost the end of T-Baby's story there, so here's the gist of it. So he was playing Resident Evil 4 in the dream, and the Chainsaw Man just wouldn't stop coming. So he panics, he tries to unplug the TV, unplug the game, but they just keep coming. And that's basically the gist of it. And it was a really scary dream for a young lad to have. Anyways, back to the episode.
And I was having this dream that I don't know where I was, but it was almost like a hellish landscape, and it was just like a bunch of really old people, like too old to be alive people, just kind of like limping around.
Yeah.
Chocolate?
What'd he say? But like none of them were noticing me. I was just walking around, none of them, and so it wasn't that scary. I was just like, okay. But then this really old guy, like, finally just, like, turns to me and, like, looks at me, and then just starts making his way to me. Not at any quick pace for, like, us, but at a quicker pace for him.
Yeah.
And it freaked me out. And at the time, I had a Deadpool poster, like, at the end of the bed where I'd wake up and see.
Yeah.
And so as he's coming at me, I wake up and sit up in my bed, and then just in the dark see Deadpool's just like, coming at you. I thought it was the old man, and I was like, ah! And then it took my heart a couple minutes to relax and
come back to
come back.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. It's one of those where you just can't really sleep.
Yeah.
The same after.
And then you're just like, I don't want to sleep ever again.
TV on.
Yep.
Speaking of Deadpool, I'm fucking pumped.
It was that poster.
Oh, it's that one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
No, I lie. It's the one where he's holding a teddy bear, and he's also kind of doing the same pose. What were you going to say, Big Dog? Sorry.
I am pumped about the Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah.
Did you see the newest trailer?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh, we gotta watch it after this.
All right, we'll go watch it.
Yes. That will be our homework.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okay. Anything you guys would like to finish on other than me?
I'll finish up.
Diggity.
You just hear a zipper.
Sorry for all the parents that listen to this.
I'm not. Listen.
That was golden.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, love you guys.
Love y'all.
You can find us on YouTube, Spotify. Mom's house.
My mom's house.
His mom's
Big Dog's
house.
mom's house. Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm too fat.
No, you the inside model.
Oh, okay.
Like, no, outside. Which one's the more attractive one?
I don't know.
I feel like outside because it draws them in. You an outside model.
You an outside model, baby.
Yeah.
They're all just fucking crop tops on me. Like,
What else do we usually say? Oh, email us in a weird dream you've had at bearded thruplets. That's bearded. 3RUPLETS at gmail.com. God damn, that was drunk, you guys.
That was good. I'm proud of you.
or comment on our YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Spotify.
Yeah, that too.
Or take a shit in my mailbox. I don't give a care.
Put the red thing up.
Mailboxes don't work
the
anyway.
Postman
Oh
will
yeah,
pick
they
it up.
don't.
Oh, mine does.
Must be nice.
It's the one thing that does.
Anyways, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Love you, bye.